Alright, so before the video starts, I'd like to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. It's really been a dream of mine for a long time to make a name for myself on YouTube, and you guys are the community behind that, so I thank you. Expect more of these kind of videos in the future, because I want to do one of these Q&A videos every time I reach a milestone. Doesn't mean every 1,000, just whenever I feel like it's right. Also, I'm sorry for how long this took to get out. I was sick for like 2 weeks, and I kind of still am. I don't know why my immune system sucks. But my voice was raspy for a while, and I sounded like Doc Rivers, so I didn't really want to start recording.
If you want to be champions, you know you're going to get hit. We can win this game.
But anyways, here is the 1K Q&A. Alright, question 1 comes from Random Originality, and it says, what would be your biggest piece of advice for players trying to improve? I've always found the question interesting since different players take different approaches to getting good. Alright, bear with me on this because it's going to sound a little abstract, but my piece of advice is to play the game and to enjoy playing the game. And that's not even really a joke, because if you have that and you're self-competitive, meaning you always want to get better and better and beat harder and harder levels, that's really all you need. Question 2 is by Gherkin, and it says, thoughts on 2.2 being out in 2 months or so. I could talk about the 2.2 update for a long time, but to keep it short, optimization sick, platform mode sick, new ROP top levels sick, new stuff in the creator sick. The only question I have is if platform mode is going to be in pointer crate or not. But besides that, I'm kind of just like other people, just excited that it's actually going to happen. What kind of anyways, Mini Wheat Duo asks, what's the worst sandwich you've ever had and what's the best? I can't recall what the worst sandwich I've ever had was, but the best was definitely when my friend went to Jersey Mike's and got a Philly cheesesteak sub, and he gave part of it to me. It was so good. But then when I went back and ordered it myself, it wasn't as good. Like, I don't know if my friend just slid the worker a 20 or something. I don't know, but I'd pay good money for that sub. For this question, Shrek asks what my favorite food is. I like food way too much to just pick one food, so I'd have to say like seafood, like lobster, shrimp, crab. I have to say steak, pasta, pizza. Oh man, I'm hungry now. For question 5, Carlo Veloso asks about my PC specs. I can't believe that you could beat many mainless demons that have no delay on it. Thanks to Echo for commenting this on a recent video, but everything you see there are my specs. I have the Ryzen 5 5600X, and I also got the Kingston SSD. Also, there was a point in time where I did have delay. For example, during my Titan Complex completion, I didn't have Mega Hack or anything like that. It was as pure of 75 Hz as you could get. Like, what kind of question is... Question 6 is by Denim, and he says, what toppings do you prefer in your whole wheat donuts? When I think of my perfect bagel, I envision a nice sesame seed bagel, just lightly toasted with some cream cheese or strawberry cream cheese. Both will do nicely. And if you didn't know, my username is a reference to a regular show, so if you know it, you know it. Question 7 is by Muta, and it reads, dogs or cats? Next question is by C. Mitch, and it reads, what are your thoughts on reversing word meanings or purposely messing sayings, i.e., he almost beat me to life, or this is driving me sane? Also, I bet the dogs are more annoying than they are fun. What's the newer one even look like? One more is to share the levels you think you had the absolute worst luck on. First off, Cole, aka C. Mitch, is a good friend of mine, and you may have heard him in the background of some of my videos.
Oh, please! Please! He killed me!
No. Stop.
Now you have to beat it. Now you have to beat it. Oh wait, he's gonna die at 96, so he didn't die to keep playing else. Oh no.
The end of this level seems like really hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm at black.
Oh. Are you just gonna beat it?
Oh.
There's no way.
That was like 3 attempts on the. So this question isn't as weird as you think. Cole likes to do this thing where he takes a really common phrase and just changes a little bit so it's the opposite, and it's just to piss me off. You cannot tell me it's not. Like, just read what's on the screen and tell me that you wouldn't be pissed too, because it's so dumb. Anyways, I have 2 dogs. I have Keelan, who is about to be 8, and then I have Naven, who just turned 2. Okay, so this is Keelan. Keelan is the profile picture dog. Look how cute she is. Everyone call her cute. And I haven't shown anyone this dog yet, but this is Naven, and he's really just a buddy boy that always wants food. Contrary to popular belief, considering I yell at my dogs because they look out the window and bark at literal air, I love my dogs. I absolutely love my dogs. My dogs actually complement each other really well because Keelan is the playful one to play with toys and run around a bunch, and Naven's the lap dog, and that's really both of what a dog could be. Finally, the levels that I had the worst luck on are Hateful Reflection, Esphra, and Congregation. In Hateful Reflection, it got to a point where I was getting to 50 about every 4 attempts, but the problem is that era lasted about 2 weeks, so yeah. In Esphra, I died to the last third of the level almost 100 times, and I died to a bug at 91 when the level ends at 92. Also, in the last attempt before I beat it, I got 56, so that kind of tells you how consistent I was before I beat it. And for Congregation, I'm not going to sit here for 7 hours and explain how much I hate and how unlucky I got in Congregation, but I ask, please read my Congregation description. It'll take you through a journey of sadness, depression, anger, everything. Just please, you'll understand how much I dread that level. The next question is by Bogdan Zavodovsky. No chance I said that right, by the way. And it asks, what other games do you play? I actually don't really play any other games besides GD, but when I do, it's when I invite some friends over to play the Wii. Our go-to game is Mario Kart, but we usually don't play it for that long because one of us rage quits because we're in a comfortable first place lead, and then we get back to back blue shells, which brings us to 11th place, and then we get passed up by a rocket to be in the 12th place at the last lap. The other games we play are Super Mario Bros., Mario Super Sluggers, and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2012. Question 10 is by Zerdy, and it asks, what made you decide to play on 75Hz regardless of how hard the levels are? I'm actually very glad that this question was asked because there is a good story behind it. So the COVID school year was about to start, and I needed a new computer because my brother was going to take the one we had to college. So I got a new computer, and of course I needed a new monitor for it, so I went down to Best Buy to grab one. I wasn't necessarily picky of what monitor I wanted, I just knew that I wanted a 144Hz monitor. So eventually find an Acer monitor that has a big sticker on it that says 144Hz. And when I got home to set up the monitor, I didn't check the FPS settings to see what it was set to. And so for the next 6 months when I was playing, I was like, oh wow, yeah, 144Hz is awesome, yeah. I don't even know what prompted it, but I finally decided to go check my FPS settings. I look it up, and the number I saw on my screen was 59 Hz. Not even 59.97, 59 Hz. After being baffled for about 5 minutes, I checked the other FPS settings, and it shows the highest they could go is only 75. Nothing has matched the mix of emotions that I've had at that point of, wow, Best Buy really scammed me, and wow, I'm better than I thought I was. So from that point forward, I decided to switch to 75Hz, and I've stuck with that since. You may think I'm stupid for thinking it was a 144Hz monitor, which you should, but you have to understand that my computer before was really bad. It was not made for games. There are a couple reasons why I've stayed at 75Hz. The first reason is that it's nice to be known for something, and I'm known for being a 75Hz player. The other reason is because I'm always at a point where I don't feel like I could beat the hardest things. I know it sounds weird, but it makes me feel like there's always more to accomplish. So in conclusion, I had zero intentions of becoming the 75Hz player that I am today. For question 11, Lepso actually gives me a nice group of questions which I will rapid fire answer. I'll be skipping the ones I already answered, by the way. Favorite, least favorite game mode, favorites to ship, least favorites to wave, favorite, least favorite extreme, favorites visible ray, least favorite is congregation, when did you start playing, when I was like 9, What's your name? Breton. What are you studying in college? Computer science. What kind of music do you listen to? A lot of 2000s party music, a little bit of rap, mostly Travis Scott. Do you play sports? I play basketball. Got any pets?
These questions are so stupid!
Like, I'm giving him free reign here, but instead they want to ask what I had for breakfast. Like, I don't get it anymore. Question 12 is by Dan Raja75, and it reads, how many... I'm not reading that. No, I'm not doing this. Alright, so the music stopped, but we're gonna have to power through these. How many pickle jars have you opened in the past 7 days? 0. Shocker. What are your thoughts on Rhode Island? If I stood in the middle and put my arms out, I'd be touching Connecticut and Massachusetts. How do you feel about gun rights? More like gun wrongs, am I right, guys, up top? And for the last one, I can't lose any more brain cells. I'm just gonna have you guys read it. So, yeah. On a serious note, thank you guys so much for watching and asking questions. It was actually a lot of fun to edit this. I didn't think it would be this fun. But in the comment section, please let me know what I did right and what I did wrong on this video. And verdant soon.